It's a walkthrough Wednesday.
Parade of Homes edition.
We are so excited, you guys. We are the Nixon pack. We're realtors, designers,
and DIYers.
And we have been working on this Parade of Homes with JMG Custom Homes for a year. And it's finally here. You're going to see a preview first. We're going to take you on a house tour. We're also talking design. It is a really cool, bold design that we can't wait to show you. We're also talking about why the Parade of Homes is important to you for resale. And we also have a fabulous DIY under 20 bucks that you can do with your kids.
And did we mention it's 4 beds, 3.5 baths, 4,000 square feet?
Let's take a look. Parade of Homes edition. What do you think? We've made it. We're here. We're almost to the finish line.
The finish line's in sight. We still have some finishing touches, but we wanted to give you guys a sneak peek.
That's right. It is so open and inviting and warm. Speaking of open, right when you walk in, come off the foyer,
my body wants to pull, so I'll just go down to the basement. Okay, take it away.
You will not. Get back up here. We'll get to that in a minute. But I want to talk about these custom floors because that is definitely something that people keep asking. What's the color? It's a custom stain. A lot of people don't know that you can actually make your own custom stain. If you don't see something you like, go to your local Sherwin-Williams, ask them to help you out. And I really wanted to compliment to play off the ceiling with all of that gorgeous texture. And you've got the tones of the wood, but also some blues. And I think you might notice that's the theme in here. So we're talking windows, something that I really like that this was your idea, John.
I get a point, yes.
We asked our friend Kyle with Kyle's Metal Shop. He's out of Dansville, New York. He drove up all this way to do these custom windows for us, the custom
U.S. steel, U.S. made. That's
I love that,
to
USA.
And what are those curtains called? What color tone is it?
They're ombre blue, which is kind of our jam. You know, we definitely wanted to put the Nixon pack stamp on this house. So what we did here with the bookshelves is try to play on that blue theme and keep that ombre theme going. This is something you can do really easily in your own home to style it, where use what you have. Cluster books in the same color group, and then, you know, add in some different elements like maybe a little bit of greenery, some metallics.
Guess what's on TV?
I recognize that house.
Yeah, that was your favorite one, actually. This is Walkthrough Wednesday, ladies and gentlemen.
Today's design, we are talking this custom bookcase that you see behind us. We are in the office and it's just off the foyer, so it's one of the first things that you see when you enter the home. We really wanted it to pack a punch from a design standpoint.
And I like that we still have an office, even though it's a little bit smaller because some people do it at the island or in the living room or in the basement. You still have a true office. Kaylee thought of this dreamboat in the middle of the night.
Ooh, dreamboat it is. We knew we were working with a smaller space in here, but that can really help you bring something like this to life. And a lot of times, you know, working with something small, people are fearful to do bold colors. I say go for it because then it packs a punch even more.
I did not read any of these books.
John, you want to talk about that? I know it.
We went down to Ithaca and had a piece of walnut cut, so all the meat, face, bark area is visible, and then mounted it on the wall with the collection of candles. I love this. This is probably my favorite thing. You know what's better than having one big island? 2 big islands. And you know why? Kaylee doesn't let me in the prep area.
You can entertain over here. You can see everything going on in the living room. You even have all this extra space back here and in the dining room, flanking on the other side. It's just so much space and it's amazing.
And when she allows me to come in to do some potato peeling for my, punishment, I could come over. We have the 6-burner gas range. We have the French door stainless steel refrigerator.
Tracy at Modern Kitchens, he did such a fabulous job. He was so patient with us as we worked to design this kitchen. You know, white kitchens are always in. We talk about that a lot. I wanted something just a little bit different. These are called Moonshine, which, John,
like one right now.
Because this is such a long stretch and your sight line is gonna see all the way down, I wanted to keep the light fixtures cohesive in the same family, but a little bit different. So we wanted to do something big and bold in here in the dining room, and then go a little bit smaller there for the island lights, and then drop it down again a little lower and almost wider for the kitchen. What do you think, John, with the mixed metals?
I wouldn't have been able to do it any better, but you also, where did you get these?
At Frank Webb Home. And the cool thing is they can source lights from anywhere. So if you have a vision, they can bring it to life. Okay, what about this? Because this was a labor of love.
I did not go around with my snips and cut everybody's orchids. We don't really have them in this area, but I don't think you can find them at any of the stores anymore. So we got these beautiful floating vases, actually Amazon.
This was such a cheap find from Amazon. Obviously orchids are a little bit more expensive, but I'm gonna tell you my secret place to find them, Trader Joe's. And Trader Joe's was kind enough, I walked in and I said, listen guys, I've got this vision. They were kind enough to help me bring this to life. But I mean, you can get little orchids there for $6. John, you were saying that it was important to you to bring a lot of elements into this room. So we have the...
Typically you see stone on the fireplace or on the exterior of a house, but this really, I think, enhances the dining room, gives it another rich flavor.
Yeah, and look at all the things at play. You have the metals, you have the wood, you have the stone, you have, you know, the texture of the linen, and then our piece from Sweet Salvage there to just kind of bring it all together.
I hope that you guys have watched a lot of the last episodes, but you know what Kaylee always likes to point out? A good nursery.
I love a nursery.
Not for us.
No, not for the Nixon pack. But in here, we really wanted this house to feel like people lived in it. And so I wanted to design this as if a child lived here. I had this idea to do a lemon tree, and I called one of my friends, Hannah Fancher, who has her own Etsy shop. We will link that below. She painted this sweet tree for us and then surprised us. Do you guys recognize this sweet little dog over here? That's our dog Jolie, and she did the play on if life gives you lemons, make lemonade. So for today's real estate nugget, we're talking Parade of Homes,
right,
and why it matters to you guys. So 20,000 people come through the Parade of Homes each year to see like design, inspiration, but also get ideas for a renovation or maybe a DIY. But it's also a great opportunity to connect with contractors or people who, you know, provided the materials, because quite often they provide it at a discounted rate for the builders, and they're willing to pass that discount on to you. So if you're about to take on a renovation, you're even thinking about maybe a big kitchen refresh, it's an awesome time to come and chat with those professionals because they would be willing to pass that discount on to you.
And if you're lucky enough to purchase one of these homes, they want to show everything they have. So you're going to get that value at a reduced price.
Yeah, absolutely. You know, we're talking state of the art with the shower, the U by Moen. That's not something you see every day. So you're going to get all of that at a tremendous savings. I also like the Parade of Homes just for going to get, you know, different design ideas. And we wanted to do something here where we showed things at different price points. So it's not just, you know, out of reach. It's really attainable for any buyer. How big is this master?
Not only is the master big, I want to point this out, everyone. These are 8-foot doors. These are 8-foot solid doorways to all the bedrooms. It really elevates the ceiling.
Yeah, it really does. And I love the tray up here. Okay, so we did a poll on our Instagram stories and we asked our Insta fam what they would prefer, either colorful bedding or clean, crisp, and white. They chose clean, crisp, and white, so you won. We went with that, and then we did the color in these pieces from Sweet Salvage. She did these herself, Kathy, the owner, and I think they're so dreamy. You know, we love those blues.
And if I can throw it back to the bed, Kaylee loves throwing a lot of pillows on the bed. Most people do. You need them, right? But every night when she's getting ready for bed, I'm taking them off and throwing them on the floor. So in this house, we actually designed custom built-in seating area that you can store the pillows in at night.
And how nice is this? It's such a great spot to maybe curl up with a book and a cup of tea, you know, watch the birds outside, but then they also lift up and double as storage, which is really nice. You know, a lot of times when we're out with clients and we're looking at homes to buy, they're always asking how big is the master, and by master they mean bedroom. I'm talking about how big is the master bath. You guys, take a look at this palace.
And if size matters, we won with this bathroom.
I feel like this is bigger than my apartment, my first apartment.
So like we mentioned, this house is 4-bed, 3.5 baths. When you're counting this one, this is more like 2.5 baths just in the master. So we have over on the left side is the men's area, bathroom, vanity, and closet. Female side, vanity, bathroom, closet.
Bigger closet, because we deserve the bigger closet, right, ladies? This is a smart shower. John, do you even know how to work this?
No, so everyone knows, yes, it is smart, and today I'm not having one of those moments, so I can't show you how it works. But I will mention the whole house is wired. There's speakers throughout every room.
And powered by Alexa.
Yes, there's 2 females in this house.
You guys, I am so excited about our DIY of the week because I really wanted something, especially in this Parade of Homes house where there are a lot of wow moments. I wanted something a little bit more doable and affordable. So I found these clipboards on Amazon, 12 of them for $10. I got him here prime, and then I involved little Gray. He's only 2.5, but I thought it would be fun to do a DIY project with the kiddo, and you can do this at home with yours as well. They might be a little bit more talented than mine. But what we did is we went to our local Sherwin-Williams. Say hi to my friend Mackenzie if you're at the DeWitt store, and she hooked us up with little sample jars of paint. So all you need to do, if you want to do an ombre style, which is what we did here, we chose pinks, light to dark, and kind of all in the same color family, so you would have the same tones throughout. And we just took little sample jars home, the cheap throwaway paint brushes, and did these in less than an hour. Again, you know, the sample jars are really inexpensive, as are the clipboards. And this is a cool opportunity to really personalize it. So of course you don't have to do ombre, you could spray paint them all gold, but it's a great opportunity for an accent wall on the cheap. Here I used my friend Lisa's art. She is at Artful Virgo on Instagram, and she really curated this beautiful selection of handmade, one-of-a-kind prints and quotes, and it was a great way to tie all of the colors of the room together. Again, it takes up the entire wall for less than 20 bucks. And to finish it off, we just added these sweet little flower crowns. Again, an Amazon find. I think they were about 10 bucks for 14 of them. I love the setup down here. We're in the lower level. John is
Oh, I love the setup.
clearly making himself comfortable. You know, you've got the media space right here with the huge projector system. John, are you asleep?
No, this is a no work, no show job. I'm done. I quit.
You know, this feels like another space of living, because behind us you've got the little kitchen area. You have a full fridge, no just bar fridge here, a full fridge. You
Microwave
have
as well.
so much space. Yeah, microwave as well. And then there is an entire guest suite, so a large guest bedroom over here. You also have a full bath. And then what I also love, you know, as a mom, we got a lot of stuff. To have the entire other side as dedicated storage, it is just fantastic. You know, walk out to the patio you see right behind John.
Speaking of walkout, there's also an exit or entrance into the 3-car garage. So if you want to bring
right.
some stuff in and not have to walk through the house, there's a nice entry right
Love
that
it.
way.
Thank you guys so much for coming along with us. I feel like we just birthed our baby.
And please let us know how you feel. Not about our baby, but about the house, please.
Yeah, what was your favorite room in the house?
I'm sitting in it right now because my feet hurt so bad with these heels.
It's pretty cozy. Hey, you guys, if you'd like to see more Walkthrough Wednesday, you can subscribe to our YouTube channel. We also post real estate nuggets, more DIYs, design inspo, the works, and we love sharing it with you.
Instagram, Facebook, YouTube, or nixonpack.com.
Hashtag NixonPack, and thank you guys so much for coming. We can't wait to see you next time.
Babe, I have no idea how this is a smart thing.
I have never used this before.
Wait, you gotta touch the screen? What the?